Okay, so today we're going to look at metric units, mainly involving length. So we're going to look at millimeters, centimeters, and meters. Okay, so this question, it says line A is 6 centimeters long. Line B is 23 millimeters longer than line A. Draw line A and B. Now I'm not going to draw them, but if I had to, I know that A is equaling to 6 centimeters and B is 23 millimeters longer. Now I know that 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. I know that conversion from the work I've done before in year 4. Okay, so therefore if I've got 23 millimeters, okay, I'm going to divide that by 10 and my answer would be 2.3 centimeters. Okay, now I have to add that on to find out how long B is. So plus 2.3, line B then must equal 8.3 centimeters. Okay, so I'd have to use my ruler, create 2 lines, one that's 6 centimeters and one that was 8.3 centimeters. Okay, if we look at this next one below, B, okay, let's have a look. So line A is 9 centimeters long, line B is 37 millimeters longer. So A is 9 centimeters, 9 cm, B is 37 millimeters, again, okay, I know that there are 10 millimeters in a centimeter, so I'm going to divide that by 10 to work out how many centimeters that is, and it's 3.7. So B would be 9 plus 3.7, which would be 12.7 centimeters. Okay, continuing up here, A is 8 centimeters. Now line B is 43 millimeters shorter. Okay, so 43 millimeters, turn it into centimeters, and it's 4.3. Now shorter, so now we need to do a subtraction. We need to do 8 take away 4.3, okay, which would leave me with 3.7 centimeters. Okay, so B would be 3.7 centimeters and A is 8 centimeters. And this last one, line A is 10 centimeters long, B is 21 millimeters shorter again. So B is 2.1 centimeters. Got to take that away from the 10. So B would be 7.9 centimeters long. Okay, so for this one, here are the heights of 4 people. David is 180 centimeters. Nat is 206 centimeters. Lisa is 193 centimeters and Jill is 175 centimeters. So write their height in meters first of all. So we know 100 centimeters is the same as 1 meter. Okay, so if we need to work out all of these in meters, we're going to have to divide by 100. That means each digit is going to move 2 places to the right. So 180 become 1.8 meters. Nat, 206 divided by 100 would be 2.06 meters. Lisa, 193 divided by 100 would be 1.93. Notice that I'm using the measurement each time. It's really important you put the unit of measurement. And 175 would be 1.75 meters. Okay, now you've got to write their height in millimeters. Okay, so how many millimeters? I know that there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So in order to work out this, now I'm going to have to times by 10. And we know when we times by 10, each digit moves 1 place to the left. So David was 180. 180 times 10 would be 1,800 millimeters. Nat would be 2,060 millimeters. Again, you must write that unit of measurement. Lisa would be 1,930 millimeters, and Jill 1,750 millimeters. Okay, so try questions 1 and 2 on seesaw. Okay, so here are the heights of 4 children. Put the children in height order, starting with the tallest. Write their heights in meters. So we've got a couple of things we need to do. First of all, let's turn them all into meters. At the moment I can see that they're all in centimeters. Okay, and we know that 100 centimeters is 1 meter. So we're going to have to be dividing by 100. So 175 divided by 100 would be 1.75 meters. This would be 206 meters, and 1.93 meters, and 1.8 meters. So our tallest person would be Zach, followed by Tia, followed by Malachi, followed by Liana. Okay, so we've got a reasoning question here. A plank of wood is 4.8 meters long. 2 lengths are cut from the wood. So here we have our wood, 4.8 meters long. The 2 lengths that were cut were 155 centimeters and 2 4/5 of a meter. So how much of the wood is left? So the first thing we need to think about is to turn everything into the same unit of measurement. I prefer to deal with centimeters, so I'm going to turn each one of these into centimeters. I know that there are 100 centimeters in a meter, so I need to times that by 100 in order to get my centimeters. When times by 100, each digit moves 2 places to the left, so my answer would be 480 centimeters. Now, 2 4/5 meters. So 2 meters is easy, because 2 times 100 is 200. Okay, now I've got 4/5. I need to work out what is 4/5 of 100. So we have to go back to our fractions here. So how many 5s go into 100? That's 20. And 4 lots of 20 are 80. So that's 280 centimeters. You could use a bar model for that if you wanted to, if you thought about it. Okay, the whole bar is worth 100, and you're dividing by 5 equal parts. So how many 5s go into 100? Well, I know that it is 20. Okay, and I've got to look at 4 of those parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 20 is 80. Okay, so let's just make some space here and get rid of that. Alright, so I know that I have changed all of these, and we're on that one. 280 centimeters. So in order to work out how much of the wood is left, I need to add 280 and 155 to find out how much was taken altogether. That's 3, that's 1, that's 435 centimeters was taken. We had 480, so now we need to do 480, take away 435, and we should be able to do that in our heads, but I'm just going to do it like this. 5, and we've got 45 centimeters left as our final answer. Okay, a 5p coin is 1 millimeter thick. Ezen makes a pile of 5p coins worth £1.10. What is the height of the pile of coins in centimeters? So each one of those 5p is 1 millimeter thick. Okay, she's made a pile that's £1.10. First of all, I'm going to change that into pence. Okay, now I know that there are 100 pence in £1. Okay, so I'm going to times 1 point by 100. Each digit moves 2 places to the left, so I'll get 110 pence. Okay, so I've now got to think, how many 5p coins did she use? Okay, so she made 110p. So how many 5s go into 110? So how many 5s go into 1? None. So I'm going to take that 1 and put it here. How many 5s go into 11? 2, and there's 1 left over. How many 5s in 10? 2. So she used 22 coins. Okay, that's how much she's used. So therefore each one is 1 millimeter thick, so it's 22 millimeters altogether. How do I write that in centimeters? Oh, that's an American spelling there. In English spelling we spell R-E. Anyway, 22 millimeters. Okay, we need to divide by 10 because we know that there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So our answer would be 2.2 centimeters. Okay, try and complete the rest of the questions on Seesaw.